Welcome to Mindful Tech Parenting, or if you're new here, I'm so glad you found this channel. This is a space where we don't panic about technology and we don't pretend it doesn't exist either. We talk about raising children in a digital world with clear eyes, real conversation, and a whole lot of grace for our kids and for ourselves. Today's episode is a big one for me personally. After months of research, conversations with parents just like you, and honestly, some deeply uncomfortable moments looking at my own family's screen habits, I finished writing something I'm really proud of. The algorithm knows your child more than you do. A while ago, I noticed something about my child. They were watching videos, totally normal content, age-appropriate stuff. But every single day, without fail, the videos were getting just a little more intense, a little more outrageous, a little more extreme. Not in a harmful way at first, but I started watching the progression and I realized I hadn't chosen any of those videos. They hadn't requested any of them. The algorithm had simply led them there, one recommended video at a time. And then I started reading the research, and I found out that this is not accidental. These platforms have teams of engineers, brilliant people, whose entire job is to maximize engagement. And children's brains, particularly between the ages of 6 and 14, are extraordinarily susceptible to the techniques they use. Variable reward loops, autoplay, emotional escalation. These aren't side effects, they're features. And here's the part that really got me. I thought I was paying attention. I thought I was the involved parent. But the algorithm had a data set on my child that I could never replicate. Every click, every pause, every replay, every abandoned video. And it was using that data 24 hours a day. That's when I stopped feeling guilty and started getting strategic. So, after everything I just told you, you might be wondering, okay, what do I actually do with this? And that's exactly the question I set out to answer. The algorithm knows your child more than you do. This isn't a book about fear. It's not a book about banning screens or throwing your child's iPad in the bin. It's a practical, honest, research-backed guide for parents who want to understand the digital world their children actually live in and show up for them inside that world with intention. The link to grab the ebook is in the description right below this video, and I want to be direct with you. If anything in today's episode made you pause, made you think, made you want to look up from your own phone and really pay attention to what your child is experiencing on theirs, please get this book. Read it. Talk about it with your partner. Share it with a parent friend who you think needs to hear this. And if you're not quite ready for that, I completely understand. Then do this one thing. Go to your child's YouTube account tonight, open up their watch history, and just look at it. Look at the pattern. Look at the progression. Let yourself be curious rather than reactive. And then come back here and tell me in the comments what you noticed. Because this community, you, are the reason I keep making these videos. You are not alone in navigating this. And your children are so lucky to have a parent who's willing to ask the hard questions.